becoming energy independent, energy secure. I think it was Thomas Friedman who said the single most important thing we could do for our foreign policy would be to become energy independent. And finding ways through new technologies. I mean, we all hope for this great technology that allows us to have unlimited sources of energy at limited cost. If we could find such a thing, that would be wonderful for us, it'd be wonderful for China, it'd be wonderful for the planet. By the way, it would also be, if you're concerned, as I am, about the warming of our planet and the pollution of our planet, it'd be good for that too. So there are multiple reasons for America to develop our own energy resources.
But what does that mean practically?
Well, practically, first of all,
drilling in the outer continental shelf,
yeah, it means
building nuclear power plants?
Sure. And by the way, I spent my life in the private sector, and so I know something about pricing and negotiating. I would drill everywhere we think we got good prospects for getting oil. I would intend to drill in Anwar and so forth. I would drill. I wouldn't, however, pump it all out immediately. I would have that huge resource there as a bit of a price buffer for the world. And if prices get too high, they know we're going to start to pump. If the prices are a little lower, we pull back a bit. And we keep those oil reserves as we need to make sure that we don't run out of oil. The last thing, by the way, we want to do is to run out of oil. 50 years from now, to say to our grandkids, too bad, we used up all the oil, you got none left. We want to make sure we have plenty for coming generations. But having those wells drilled and available and turned on as we need to would be helpful to moderate the prices of the world. So oil is one piece. Natural gas is an enormous source of energy for us. We have massive natural gas resources, in part because of new technology. There's a new horizontal drilling technology which has opened up huge reserves of natural gas. And natural gas can be used in a very clean way to generate electricity. It also can be used for transportation, for trains, for trucks, for major fleets. It could be used for automobiles as well, if we chose to go that way. That's a resource. We ought to be, with the $787 billion stimulus plan, wouldn't you think we would have built a natural gas pipeline system to provide lower cost energy and make ourselves more energy independent? There's, of course, nuclear. Other nations are using nuclear power. We ought to be developing and using more nuclear power. And then there's energy efficiency. We have to create incentives for Americans to care about how much energy we use. You put all that together and we can become energy independent, meaning not that we're not going to buy energy from Canada, meaning that we don't have to buy energy from people who will use it to hold us up and who will use it as a political weapon.